Austin has informed me this is the ultimate mashup of towns.
There's two.
Well, it was in one. It was in the same day. It was in the same day.
One town and one shop.
One town and one shop. This is Frome. Everyone knows Frome by now, I'm sure. Frome is a very, what's the word?
Wonderful and wild and wacky place.
I would say affluent. It's not even the fact it's affluent. It's more the fact that it's like...
Hipsters.
It's where Londoners go to live in the country.
I was going to say and die, but that's quite grim, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
They don't die. They just live and survive and work and play.
But
and
as a
enjoy
result,
themselves.
they get good donations to the charity shops.
Apart from that Pudsey the Bear top, I don't think that was a good donation.
Well, I think every town has a Pudsey the Bear top, doesn't it?
It does indeed. This is a sideline Bethany just started. In cartridges, would you believe?
Right, I'm not being funny, but whenever
funny.
we go to charity shops, we always look for our ink cartridges because, well, we're resellers, right? And ink cartridges are really expensive. I'm just saying, like,
The Jitto
retail
ones are, yeah.
So I saw these, and I knew they weren't our number, because Austin drills into my head what our number is. I still don't know it, but I know it's a 0 something.
Mr. 305.
Yeah, so that's how we remember it. Pitbull. Mr. 305. Anyway, and I saw these, and they were miraculously, one was in date and one was like out of date by a month, which is pretty good for ink in charity shops. And they still work. There's this theory that they get less worky, but they still work. Anyway,
is that how you're gonna just leave that less worky?
Less worky. And they were £1 each, right? And they were obviously new and sealed, obviously. But I looked them up on the internet, and those two together, 85 smacks.
85.
£85. £85 retail.
I don't believe you.
£85 retail. I can get like a Kenzo t-shirt with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe at the outlet. I can like
yeah,
that.
It's true.
That is expensive. Anyway, so I thought for £1 each, I've actually photographed them tonight just so everyone knows.
Give
and I'm going to see how much I can get to fund my fashion addiction from ink. Talk us through the men's section. Do something for your money.
For my money. Whoa, hang on, am I supposed to be getting paid for this? All right, this is something I found. It was very, very interesting. I didn't know anything about the label as I pulled it. It just looked expensive, as in the garment itself. It's kind of like a shell, kind of like that shell that Stone Island is known for. What would you call it?
Shell.
You know, it's like a matte shell.
Nylon.
I give up. Okay, yep, it's not nylon, is it, at all? Nylon isn't shell, woman.
Crinkle shell.
Woman's too strong.
I actually think it looks like the old BHS logo, you know, that says like classic basics.
Yeah, I might be right.
Oh, this was nice. This was a over smock from Peruvian Connection. It was old label though, and it was $25.
I'm trying to show you here. This is a Sunspell. Sunspell does really well with t-shirts and basic polos. They're really, really expensive retail, and they do really well pre-owned. Only issue is that had pit marks.
Pits. It was the
pits, yeah, hilarious.
Anyway, going back to this jacket. So this shell jacket, what was the brand? Are you going to talk about it in a minute? Am I preempting what you're about to talk about?
No, not at all, but in a second. I can't remember. You're talking about my memory here. There you go.
What's it called?
Oh, for the love of... Hang on a minute. Come on, bring it back down. I can see you show us.
Here we go. You read that when you're drunk. How much was it anyway? £4.50, was it?
Yeah. Ooh. What did you say there? Varonet?
Varonet.
I'll put the logo here.
Varonet.
It's just annoying me.
Anyway, they're ski wear and they're outdoors wear and they're just jumpers in general. I tried to look at a wide range of like different products to see how the prices vary. Some of these like niche ski brands, you can get like a jacket that's like £2,000, but then like their t-shirts are like £100. So
yeah, it's quite random. I know what you mean price wise.
Anyway, prices range from about £600 to £800 to £2,000. Depending on what it was.
A lot.
They are a ski outdoor, like, when I say ski outdoor brand, I mean rich people in the Alps.
What you mean is anything which isn't a sport or smart.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know what, it's like fancy tech.
Fancy tech, I like that.
Tailored tech.
Tailored luxury tech?
Yeah. Ski core. Ski gore. What do they call it?
Yeah.
Is it core?
Gorp core, isn't it?
Core, yes, core. At the end of the day, the only core I care about is those Ben & Jerry's with the core thing in the middle.
Oh, for the love of...
Anyway, this is a Paul Smith shirt. It is black.
This was black. Why was this special? I know
It's
it was
Black Line, which is
Black
their
Line.
tailored line, which I find sells a bit better personally for like shirts and like, you know, dresses and things. However, I actually like that this was polka dot.
Yeah.
I find polka dot is very popular.
Polka dot. Poco. Okay, fair enough.
Polka dot when I am skiing. Polka dots. Anyway, I'm losing it tonight.
This is bad. This is really bad.
£6.50.
I think I nearly tripped there. It looked like I tripped.
You did trip. £6.50, and I would expect 65 to 70 back. Also, that special jacket thing that Austin bought, I haven't looked at comps for it yet.
I'll put them be here.
But I'm hoping for plus.
What's wrong with me?
I'm hoping for plus £100. Tomorrow will be so on it that you'll be so surprised, and you'll be like, totally forgive this act of atrocity that is happening right now.
Atrocity as well.
Atrocity. Oh, what's
Espada. You've heard of escada? That's espada. Sorry.
What's with the accent?
I don't know. I felt like I needed it.
This shop used to be really good, and I tell you, we found
do you know what
Marnie,
now?
Vivian Westwood, Stella McCartney.
Like Alexander McQueen?
Alexander McQueen. We bought an Alexander McQueen 2009 dress in here, which is the year he died, isn't it? Around then.
Around there, it's around there.
And it was 100% leather. We paid £50, and we sold it for £800.
And do you know what? It was probably worth 3 times that looking back now.
Yeah, because anything
that was early
when
days.
he was alive, I mean, there's no being
Sounds
around
terrible,
the bush.
but when he was physically living.
It's just more money. If you don't follow the eBay princess on Instagram, she actually, one of her biggest sales was an Alexander McQueen couture dress. And from Alexander McQueen to Hush trousers.
They're silky, they're fancy, they
Pajama
look like...
core.
They look... Oh.
I wonder if that's a thing. I don't actually get the core stuff. I'm going to say it here and now. I don't.
What, the naming of it?
I use cottagecore occasionally, and I use...
I think it's a thing derived from eBay or online sellers to just kind of group a bunch of products together very easily, and quite lazy actually.
Depop tried to get dad core going.
Like dad,
what? You know,
like any male human being who has got some kind of
brain cells.
I give up.
Anyway, so those were some Hush like satin style, pajama-esque, wide leg, relaxed fit dreamers. They were £5.50. Did you mean to film Joyce for so long?
Tapping her hand. Yep, keep talking to me.
Anyway, they were £5.50.
Give me them, lady.
And they should be an easy 30 to 35.
God, she was really thrilled to be serving me, wasn't she?
I think we should call all shop assistants Joyce.
I think you do. You do. It's not we should. You do call them.
No, I quite like Betty for a while.
Oh, fair
enough. I think Betty's actually a really nice name.
I actually saw what I'm going to go for now. I saw these in the window before we went in. When I actually first saw them, I thought, great, because I know everything about football shirts. You know me for my football knowledge. And I was like, these are old, right? So I thought they were old, and I thought I was correct, and then I realised they were £28 each. So old or not, it didn't matter anyway.
The question is, would you pay £28 for them? Have we missed something? Are they worth £6,000?
Please tell me they're not.
Out of interest, what football team do you support?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the O's, Leyton Orient. Massive fan.
Austin doesn't watch football. Anyway, can you tell?
But do you know the funniest thing is our small one goes pretty much every week she can with her granddad to watch Leyton Orient, and it's outstanding. She has at this point she has the full kit. Every time she goes, she kind of cleans his wallet out. She has the football. She has the backpack. Like it's amazing. We have a small merch stand in our house at this point.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway. Back to important things. Picking, thrifting, what we're meant to be doing. This shop was also... Do you know what? I thought that was an original 90s bubble bag. Did you see it?
No.
Do you remember the inflatable bags?
See it now. Yeah. Yes, I do. And I used to have when I was young, I used to have like a little armchair thing.
Yeah, that's the sign of a wealthy 90s kid. If they had the inflatable armchair. I had no inflatable armchair.
Are you high?
I didn't even get a backpack.
Yeah, but to be fair, you were just left alone in the corner with a tin opener as a child, obviously.
enough about my deprived childhood. How is everyone else finding charity shops at the moment? I know, we the thing is,
Spit it out.
we film videos every day and we film thrifting every day, and it's hard when there's nothing to thrift.
It is, and we're trying our very best to show you what our day was like. And to be fair, the day does get better. It does pick up.
You keep saying that, but it's yet to get there. On to Heart Attack Nation.
Heart Attack Nation.
Heart Attack Nation. Heart Attack. That was a great program. Also,
it was. God, Neil Buchanan. What an OG.
We're having a 90s little moment today, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Talking of Alexander McQueen, I've actually found Alexander McQueen in the shop before.
Have you really?
Yeah, I found a blue knitted
dress,
like ruffle dress.
It was like that was a big dress as well, wasn't it? It was very oversized.
That's rude. It was perfectly normal. It was a size small, actually. Anyway,
it was oversized.
Talking of oversized, this is a Oshka, boiled wool. I can't spit anything out today. Boiled wool. It's like lilac. I would say it's lilac.
It is lilac.
I'd actually say this is brand new without tags. It is so crispy.
Sharp, crisp. Whatever.
What size is it as well? It's a big size. It's a size...
Speaking of oversized, this is the biggest Oshka piece I've ever seen.
Well, I think they do one size bigger than this. Is this a 4 or a 5?
I think this might be a 5. I might be lying. I'll show you in a minute, don't worry. Have no fail. Austin will mess it up if you
You're not going to show us, are you?
I am. I promise I will.
I'm like, wait,
please, just show us.
You didn't. It's a 4 or a 5. Anyway, it's one of the largest sizes they do. They've got it as a size 22, which is a bit unrealistic. It's not a size 22.
It's not really an oversized piece per se. It's just a bigger piece, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's in that, obviously, their famous boiled wool style.
There it is.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
And Oshka do relaxed fit and they do classic fit. So you can get something that's like incredibly oversized, or you can get...
Does it say that on the tag or not at all?
Yeah, it'll say regular fit or something else.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
But the boiled wool, it depends what the piece is, because they obviously have a linen range, they have a boiled wool range or wool range. So have a look at their website.
They are known for their fabrics, aren't they, and their composition?
Well, nice composition, nice fabrics. Anyway, that was £15, so we paid up a little bit, but it was literally as new. And I'm going to push it. I'm going to try and get 80, which I'm saying pushing it, but retail they're about 200 squids.
They are indeed. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
We have transported to the land of Castle Cary
in hopes of finding a better life.
Oh, and we do. Oh, we do.
Greener pastures.
Do we ever?
This is my favourite shop of all time. Never come here. This is mine. I love it too much.
Actually, I mentioned it was Castle Cary. This is actually Zambia. I repeat, it's in Zambia.
We are in Crete. Crete in Greece. Anyway, I was thinking about these. These go quite well. Now, you got to be careful. Or not, you don't have to be careful. But some are perfume-free gifts and some are not.
They look very similar, I must say. Unless you've held them or used to the fabric, they do feel very similar. Go on, talk to me about these.
Size 41, Marni tan leather court shoes.
Yep.
Gum sole bottom, £8. That's quite a large size. It's a size 7 roughly. They should do a nice £100. They do have signs of wear, but they still should do well. These are a brand called
Yamamoto?
Yamamoto.
Yep. The chap who basically came up with Y3 with Adidas.
Yes.
This is his kind of like, what do you call it? Like a sub-range? Not a sub-range. How do you say it?
Well, that's a bash top, by the way. B-A and S-H. Which I've actually listed for 80. Bash tops go really well. Anyway, that's besides the point. We paid £4. That's besides the point. He has his namesake brand, and then he has Wise, which is his sort of... I was reading the website. It's more of just a capsule collection, because he only use solid colours.
Structured piece, yes.
Yeah.
This is really cool. This is in the kids section. It was a kid's coat. I think it's 9 to 10 the size. This is a Barber. It is Barber, yeah, sorry. It's Barber, but it's a Steve McQueen edition. And if you know anything about the adult Steve McQueens, they go for massive money. What's this?
This is Alice and Olivia. God, there's banger after banger. Alice and Olivia wool tailored dress. That was £12. I've listed it for £150. We'll try and put some logos in if we can.
I was racking them up on the counter, I'm afraid.
The Barber Steve McQueen we've listed for £100. and oh my goodness, and the bashfulness is for 80. And what was the other thing we picked up? Oh, the Yamamoto trousers I've listed for 250.
Wowzers. They're really cool trousers, though.
Yeah, they're high retail, and the comps are really high on eBay, which I know is mentally shocking.
They make limited pieces, though. There's a lot less out there than there would be a brand, say like a generic.
These are £8. This is a brand called Acris Burdorf Goodman, which is a department store in America, very similar to what they do with what they used to do.
Harrods with Selfridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's basically they make a capsule collection for the department store. But comps are high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up these specific trousers and I'm gonna whack them in here. Well, trousers from this brand.
Yeah.
If I can't find the exact ones, and we'll learn together how much they are worth. Paid £8, but I am expecting 3 figures.
Oh, Austin drops me on a hanger. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. So basically, up to this point, we've just found banger after banger, 3 figure after 3 figure, and then this lovely lady accosts us and says the ultimate words, the words every reseller wants to hear in the world.
You want to come in my back room?
And I said, yes,
That sounds terrible. Oh, God. Anyway, we haven't taken you to her back room because, to be quite frank, we thought, just
I don't think it's morally correct to film people's back rooms. I also think, it's a bit of respect. She's doing us a solid. We'll do her a solid.
All joking aside, she was being really good and she let us get loads of goodies. Go and see the...
I think we're going to do a highlight haul of this anyway tomorrow, so stick around for that.
But there's a full haul already on Instagram. Go and check that out as well.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Bye.